Hey everyone, Jim Phoenix here, and boy, do we have it's an episode.
It's gonna be
We've got
great.
see, Brannyk's here.
It's gonna be
It's gonna
great.
be great. It is the Halloween spooky non-special episode because
Ooh.
for a horror site, I didn't know Halloween's next week.
It's next.
Oh,
Well, it's coming up. It's like very, very, very soon. We just finished
it's next Monday.
Diwali, and now it's time for the spooks.
Yeah. Well, so this special episode, we're doing Halloween Ends, and then All Hallows Eve. What was that movie called, Brennan?
All Hallows Eve. So it's gonna be before Halloween, and then Halloween ends.
And then my best friend's Exorcism. I believe that's it. All this and more on the next stream in Demons, which is this one. Hit it. Do you think anyone listens to this intro music?
It's good intro music. I made it.
You did not. You didn't make this one.
I did make this one.
You did not make this one.
Yes, I did make this one.
No, you didn't.
110%.
Really?
Yes, I did.
No.
Yes, I did. Yep.
Really?
Yeah. I got the full version.
I have a cat.
Where's the cat? Let me hear it.
Oh, wait, that's the outro.
Do I hear it?
Oh, shit.
Do I hear it?
Definitely not doing this live. Hey, everyone. Jim Phoenix here. Boy, are we excited to say the same thing I just said 3 seconds ago. But we've got a show for you. We've got J.M. Brannyk back from a special assignment. I told you they would be back.
I'm back.
Definitely not sad because I couldn't remember what, non-binary people were people. But,
and they have birthdays. They have birthdays too.
Fuck, that kills every time I listen to it. It just sometimes will randomly pop up on my shuffle, and it just fucking slays me. I apologize to all non-binary people out there. See, I understand that you're people now. That was my.
I mean, admitting it is the first step.
Yes, and the second step is, of course, we might be in the echo chamber. We're not sure anymore. One day. So if you're new to Streaming Demons, this is the one you want to listen to because it's a Halloween pre-special Halloween one. And we are doing a bunch of stuff. And it's very simple show. We're simple people. It is one new, one borrowed, one old, one blue. It sounds just like the wedding thing.
We're not married. We are not married.
Right.
No.
We are not married.
No.
Why did I pause when I said that?
I don't know.
Like we're married now.
Yeah. That was weird. There's my kazoo.
Oh, sorry. Definitely not married. See, Canada, you gotta kick them out. They don't belong in Canada. Only true patriots like me can belong in Canada. And what else belongs in Canada? The movies we're about to talk about. So we have no special guest today. That means we're doing a 1-1 and a tag team on something else, as we usually do. And I am very lazy. So Box Human, if that is your real damn name.
It's my Christian name. Thank you.
Is it? I want your satanic name, the Dark Lord will praise.
Jan Brannyk is my satanic name. All right. Well, if I had known we were doing Canadian horrors, I would have done Trick or Treat, but I did not.
Hey.
Hey.
Oh, you said horrors. I'm sorry. Never mind.
Horrors.
Okay, we're no longer doing Canadian horrors. Okay, this economy, my mortgage tripled since I fucking bought this house. God damn.
Sex work is real work. So I did All Hallows Eve, which is a horror anthology film. This is the first time that I have seen this film, and I know a lot of people are probably like, "Oh, I'm already seeing Terrifier 2 in the theater, and I'm puking everywhere or whatever."
Marty, what?
Terrifier.
What's a Terrifier?
Terrifier 2. So All Hallows Eve is basically kind of was the platform to go into Terrifier. Guys, please, horror people.
It's contagious, ain't it?
It's terrible. I can't. No, it's the titles, man. It's the titles.
Terrifier.
Fire. So All Hallows Eve is basically the introduction to Art le Clown, or for the Americans, Art the Clown.
So
So basically, it's an anthology. It's kind of set up, I think, fun. Like, so these kids go trick or treating with their babysitter, I suppose. She's very old. I thought it was their mom at first. It is
At
not.
least, 20.
She looks a little older. She looks great though. She looks great, and her hair is beautiful. But anyway, so they get back and they're gonna eat their really shitty candy because of course they can't have like Snickers or anything like that because that's like brand name. So it's all like peppermints. So anyway, they're going through the candy and they find a VHS tape. So somebody gave
What's the
them.
VHS tape?
Right, exactly. So to my
Who
younger
cares?
listeners,
To my
um,
younger listeners.
a, a VHS tape was what we used to watch way back in the day that movies came on. And
Ooh, movies came?
came all
Ew,
over it.
crazy.
All
Ugh,
over it. And you had
and that's why they
to
call them Betamax. They're beta cucks now. They grew up.
be kind and rewind. And
"Hey, everyone listening from class, how are you today? Watch
why
me bomb on a couple of jokes."
why would you have them listen to you on this?
Why would have anyone listen to me? I don't know, man. I really
I
got
don't know. It's still a mystery why my mom listens. Hi, Mom. So,
Man.
um, so basically, it's an anthology. It's very loosely connected because basically all the pieces of the anthology are on this VHS tape. I do like that it's a random tape that somebody gets as like a trick or treat present.
Ooh.
That would be kind of fun to give out, except for the fact that nobody has VHS players anymore. Like, it would be pretty much an artifact that somebody would immediately throw away because
Wait,
there's no
Art the
way.
Clown, Artifact? Oh my god. I get it now.
I do too. It's
Ooh.
it all makes sense. Never mind. This is 5 stars. Good job. Clap, clap,
Really?
clap,
Oh,
clap, clap.
I'm not gonna follow that.
So all the stories, it follows various women who are afraid of various
So do
things.
I. I follow various women who are afraid. Oh, wait, what?
Yeah. Yeah,
Is that
like,
allowed?
basically no, it's not. It's not. That's kazoo
Not
worthy.
our sponsor.
Unless it's consensual. Unless they're, like,
Consent
consensually follow me around, please. But no, it is not in this. There are aliens involved in one of the anthologies.
like Mexicans?
No.
No. Not those
No.
aliens?
No.
Are you sure? Oh, sorry.
Yeah. That's the kazoo noise. You back off.
Back
Um,
up, Bubba's.
there's like a couple different ones with Art the clown. He flirts with a girl by giving her a hissing cockroach, which is kind of cute, whatever. Um, and then sells her to chud people, I guess.
Yeah. The
Uh,
Chud?
yeah,
They sold them to Chuds?
like they're like chud underground people. Yeah.
That's derogatory.
I can't even understand you, and you
I
have
know, I don't know why this voice even exists.
It's better than this voice, right? No, it's my megaphone, huh?
no. It's
Not. I think this is my real voice now.
Fine, whatever.
so the
Yes.
third one is probably the best one, because it's kind of the most cohesive one, and it does have Art the clown more art,
I know.
and
Wait, Art the Clown? Isn't that the guy from American Horror Story?
I don't think so.
No, didn't they do like a circus one or a
They
clown
did
one?
do a clown one, and
Not that Art the
actually,
Clown?
it does look kind of similar, but not very. Like it Art the clown is very distinctive. So I think that when I was looking at an interview, albeit from Wikipedia, he said that the director said that he wanted to have a clown that was like the opposite of Pennywise. So he's very muted, he's silent, he doesn't speak, he just kind
Is
of like
Silent Bob? Oh my god, you don't
stalks
see
you.
Silent Bob and Art the Clown in the same fucking place, man.
That's true. Actually, I have not seen them in the same place. That's very true. So At the end of the day, I mean, it was a movie. It was okay. Like, I had fun, but it was like, I don't know, it kinda gave me blue balls each time because it never really fully, like,
Delivered.
delivered. Like, none of
Yeah.
the little segments delivered, and kind of in the end, it kinda didn't deliver. So, I will go on to watch Terrifier and Terrifier 2, and my being able to say it will increasingly grow worse and worse the more that I try. Um, but for this one, it's just like, eh, okay, like I had fun, but it, I give it,
But it could be worse. It could be better. It could be
yeah,
worse.
I give it a 3, middle grade.
A 3?
Yeah, 3.
Well, 3 is not that bad. Okay,
Yeah,
I know from 0 to 3 could be a
like
lot worse.
it's yeah. I mean, like I was entertained the whole time. Like I was like, that's silly. Like he just he burrows like a little mole. You guys, this little clown, like this clown burrows like a mole. It's really
Like a
funny.
clown mole.
He's
He's
a
got
clown,
some moles on his clown.
and
You know what I mean?
it's like, and the effects are actually pretty good. They're practical effects. I love that. You guys know that. And honestly, the biggest complaint that I had throughout the movie was when they did have the VHS, like because they had the tracking and everything at first, and I'm like, "Ooh,
Yeah.
that's classic VHS," and then it goes right into the thing, and it's like, "Oh, that's digital. Like it looks too good. Like I want this to look shittier, please."
Yeah.
Like a classic VHS. So, but I mean, like I said, for the most part, besides the blue balls, it was a fun little treat.
That's not bad then. You know
Yeah,
what?
no. The
Especially
music was
what year
great.
was this done?
The music was great.
What year was this done?
Oh, this was done in like 2013, I think.
Oh, wow. Okay. I thought it was like in the 80s for some reason.
Oh no, it seems like it's set in the 80s, but it's not. It's just, and that's why it's kind of weird because it's like, who would still have a VHS player? Like,
Yeah, I
I
know. That's
mean,
like
I do,
physically
but I mean,
violent.
like, what real people do. I mean, not non-binary, because obviously we don't exist and don't
No.
have
Well,
birthdays.
they don't have birthdays, so you just don't age.
Yeah, this is
See?
very true. We do have like Dorian Gray type photos that we use, but not of
Yeah.
us, of
I
just
think
like
you know
random
what? Was Dorian Gray non-binary?
shit. Hot take.
Huh?
Hot take.
Might have been. At
Anyway,
some
now you
point.
have to follow that.
Oh shit! I do have to follow it. Damn
You
it.
do.
Well, okay. I can follow. You said it was rating in 3 point what?
It was 3. It was 3. So
3?
this is All Hallows Eve, so this is just before Halloween, and now we
I
go
can do
to
this one.
Halloween Ends.
I can do this one because Halloween ends. Well, man, I'll tell you what. I will tell you what. Halloween ends. Kind of just ends. This is my take. I looked forward to Halloween ends, kind of like the way you look forward to the Star Wars movies at some point. You're just like, you know what? I've spent so much of my life since what 1970 whatever for the first Halloween, and you just want this. You just want to land the plane. You want them to get home on time. You want them just to do something okay.
Do you want
And
them
I
to start a
think the consensus
family?
is, yeah, it's like this is something. I think that's a consensus. Like it's just something. It's
But did
the
they go to
okay.
space?
They might as well have. Like they honestly might as well. Like, oh, just take them to space. They might as well have. It is a weird thing because Will Patton's in this one,
Oh,
and I'm trying to look at Will Patton's other things. If he is doing a lot of so I don't know if this is the Will Patton that does uh, voice acting. Because if it is, it's amazing time for him. But I don't think it's the same Will Patton. I think it's a different Will Patton. Now, Halloween ends. If you don't know the Halloween story already, I can't possibly help you figure this out. you should already know, like, Michael Myers 20 million years ago killed someone as a little kid or something like that, and something about indestructible and something, something, something. Is he pure evil? Is he supernatural? Is he something, 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 something? Who knows?
His sister, something, something,
Yeah,
something. He
is his sister? Is it not his sister? It's just with
tries
random
to
people?
kill her, and
Does he try to make love with her, kill her?
ugh.
Uh, it's
Is
been
it
through a
still
lot of
Jamie Lee
ringers.
Curtis though,
It
right?
is, yeah, it is. Well, at least we know that much. It is Jamie Lee Curtis in there.
She's gorgeous. I love her.
Yeah. We have John Carpenter coming back as writing, which is kind of
Wow.
important to have him finish this off.
Yeah.
There are things that are going to make people just go, "Oh, this is a fan service. I like this." And the makeup is fine. The effects are sometimes good and sometimes not. The first act, I honestly liked it. Like
Mhm.
100, like, oh, I thought, oh my god, this is how they're gonna start this out. Holy crap! And then they did a time jump that sort of makes sense. Like, oh, okay. And like, oh, they're retelling the original like Halloween mythos story to and then the second act's kind of like, oh, why are we still here? My God. Okay,
Alright, I have a
I have some
question.
problems with him. Bax maybe can help me out. If you thought, as Jamie Lee Curtis's uh, Lori thinks, that Michael Myers is the ultimate of all evil, and he's just gonna come back and murder you, no matter how old he is, wouldn't you just fucking move? And I
Mm,
don't mean down the street. I mean just take a airplane and move.
well, I mean, here's the thing is he's always gonna find you, so it
Like,
doesn't matter
how? He
where
can't
you
get on a
go.
plane with that shit.
Yeah, he could.
Come on.
Sure he could.
But she's
He's the
like, "Oh, I
boogeyman.
moved, like, a block away. I don't know how he
He's
found me."
he's basically the boogeyman. Like, he's gonna find you wherever you
Okay.
go.
Now that's interesting. Is he a person or is he a boogeyman?
Or oh, can I posit a third
Yeah, yeah.
theory? Okay,
Yeah, what's up?
going back to Halloween 3, is he a robot?
Oh, that'll be funny. I can answer this, definitively. He's not a robot.
Fuck! That would have been great, though. That would have been great
Yeah.
if
Yeah,
he
yeah.
reveals he's a robot this whole time, and then the season of the witch finally makes sense, you guys.
Yeah, it's, you'd wish he was a robot. I'll read your storyline. This is the logline. 4 years after the events of Halloween Kills, Laurie is living with her granddaughter, Allison, and is finishing writing her memoir. Michael Myers hasn't been seen since. Laurie, after allowing the specter of Michael to determine and drive her reality for decades, has decided to liberate herself from the fear and rage of Embrace's life. But a young man, Corey Cunningham, is accused of killing a boy he was babysitting and ignites a cascade of violence and terror that will force Lori to finally confront the evil she can't control once and for all. Boom, boom, boom. The fourth part. How the is this the fourth part? Oh, I guess technically this is a trilogy plus I don't know. All right, so that was it. That was it. And there's just stuff that doesn't even make sense in this movie. I'm sorry if you liked it, but it's put this way. One of the users says on IMDb, "When does a real finale come out?" They get 2 out of 10 stars. Like this wasn't how this is quoting. I'm not even sure who this is. S Bob, Silent Bob 332. Wasn't a Halloween movie. It takes place on Halloween. A Michael Laurie cameo in it, but that's it. Every time I look at the rating, I'm giving it a lower score because I feel like I'm being too generous. It's basically Halloween 3.
Season of the witch. See,
It comes in, but
see.
being
Like,
hated like Halloween 3. I think that's how it loops back in.
I think. No, I think everybody's wrong. I think they're robots. I think they're
I think it bombed.
robots.
I think it bombed, man. I mean, it didn't lose money,
Oh,
but
of
it
course
only made
not.
$80 million, dude.
Well, I
Halloween
mean,
3.
still, it's gonna. That's the beauty and the magic of like horror movies, horror movies,
Horror movies.
is that it is so hard for them to bomb. It is hard for horror movies to fail, which makes them so interesting to
I
me.
think it's easy. Have you seen Slender Man yet?
It still made money, like, out
Did
of
you
the country.
see Did you see Yoga Hosers yet?
I did see Yoga Hosers. That yeah,
That it did
that
not make money, and
yeah,
I
'cause
like Yoga
it
Hosers,
was
but right.
supposed to be a comedy, and it wasn't that
Oh, I thought it was a horror
funny.
movie. That's why. Maybe that's why I was like, "Cool."
No.
Terrifier 3. Do you see Terrifier 3? No, because it's not out.
It's not out yet. I
Yeah.
haven't seen Terrifier 1.
Terrifier.
Um,
Yeah, but I'm just saying it's man,
okay,
it just
now
not
I remember it wasn't too long ago that Halloween Kills came out and you reviewed that, and you said that was kind of a snooze fest because it was PG-13 and it was just like,
did I say
uh
that?
huh?
Oh, probably. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's probably true. This is an R, but it's might as well be R soft R.
RR.
R
Um,
R Kevin.
so
I, sorry. Yeah.
do you think that,
No.
having the rating
Mm-mm.
didn't let me finish my thought.
Mm.
Do you think that
Mhm.
having the rating
Yeah,
could
the
have
rating.
could have did that have any effect on it?
Who cares?
I
That's what the whole rating effect was.
Oh, okay.
No, there was listen, the thing that was wrong with this movie wasn't the soft R. It was the lack of a second act. And the third act was cheesy as fuck.
Mm,
I mean,
yeah.
the best part of this movie is a cameo. The
Well, I
best part of
mean,
this movie is a cameo. And
it
not to take away the
sounds like
person who's doing a
Baywatch.
cameo. I believe they're a fantastic person, but that should not be the best part of it. Like the best part of the Marvel movies should not be Stan Lee. You know,
Yeah.
like
Well,
the
I
other
think
2
a lot of
hours should be
people, like, think that with what was it, Zombieland and,
Bill
um,
Murray.
Bill Murray, and to be honest, I hated the Bill Murray part. Um, but I think that's the only one part that people really remember out of it.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Well,
cameos can be really dicey. It can be not
Andrew Dicey.
so great. Anyway, did it have, practical effects or did it have
It had boring as FFX. I believe that's the
were
whole
there
thing.
any fun kills?
Fun kills are a thing that we absolutely can have. There are some yay moments, but that wasn't Halloween 1, you
Yeah.
know? If this is a continuation from Halloween 1 and it wasn't this is more Nightmare on Elm Street 3,
Uh,
where they're kind of like tongue in cheek kills and things happen, and it's not at all realistic. How about this? The best way I can describe this without spoiling anything in this movie is go watch Undertaker versus Vader or Undertaker versus Mankind or under not was it Vader? What was his who was his Undertaker's brother?
ah,
Was that Vader?
I don't remember that
Someone's
one.
screaming a name. Is that one, you dummy? You didn't know who Undertaker's brother was? What's up?
Oh, I
Kane.
don't Kane,
I just forgot.
yeah. I'm
It's
like,
Undertaker
"Vader? Who the
versus Kane.
fuck is Vader?" Like,
Oh, Vader's a
Darth
different one.
Vader?
No, Vader was a
Okay,
big wrestler.
Vader must have been either before my time or but yeah, Kane was in a bunch of movies. You know what he does now? I think he sells insurance.
He's a politician now.
I think
He
he
used to
sells
sell insurance.
insurance. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he sold insurance, and then he became a politician. He's like
A
governor or
lot of
something.
a lot of wrestlers became
Yeah,
politicians.
yeah. But as I'm saying, it's when they're doing the Hell in a Cell matches. That's what it is. It's a Hell in a Cell match where there's a swerve, and the swerve it doesn't. There's no payoff. There's no build up of like, oh, this is realistic.
Okay, so you
There's
wanted it
none of
to
that.
be, like, legitimately scary, like, back to its roots, kind of just
I
because
wanted,
the
yeah.
first one wasn't very it wasn't really realistic, but it was legitimately scary.
The first one is more realistic than the rest of them. Like, you don't
Even
believe, like, a person could kill someone?
well, not the way that he did, because again, he would be, like he has to have, like, teleportation, because there would be so many times where it's like, "Wait, he was just over there, what?" Things like that, like, just just little weird things like that, and also killing the kid. I remember he like put him on the door, and there's like no way to do that. Anyway, they were a little bit over the top. A little
Okay.
bit over the top.
This goes a lot over the top.
The
This
lot
is
over
so
the
over the top. Even Hulk Hogan's going, dude, just brother, tone this down.
chill, brother.
Chill, brother. Take your vitamins. Also, shoot them in your butthole. 'Cause that's where steroids go.
And I promise I won't do a sex
Likely.
tape, brother. Promise denied.
Especially with someone else's wife on the wedding day.
All
Yeah,
right,
but
fair enough. Fair enough.
but it's like there's some cool kills or some things that are just like fan service, and I think that's what they're forcing too many different movies into one.
Oh yeah, I could
And the criticism is it's a Michael Myers film without Michael Myers.
Okay, here's another question.
Yeah.
Do you think it's robots? No, I'm just kidding. Do you think
Yes, I do.
I knew it.
Yeah.
Conspiracies. So
Never.
do you think that that was because we know that what's his face came back to do the writing? I know people are probably mad that I called him what's his
What's his
face?
face? You know, that
So
one
and
dude,
so, you know,
the
that
piano
the buddy
music or something like
pal.
that, or
Do you think it was studio involvement that made it a little bit more like, no, fan service, like lean into the fan service?
I think at this time, I think it was just John Carpenter. Thank you.
Okay.
Just going, fuck it, let's end it.
Well, he's also
And maybe getting
very,
outvoted on some stuff.
very old.
Maybe he's just going, you know what? There are no sequels
He's
after this.
85, 86. He's pretty
I
pretty
mean,
up
I seen
there.
this with Don Quixote. I mean, they didn't obviously do it as well as Don Quixote, the second book. It's like, there's no third book, you know?
Yeah.
This is a fan service. This is a fan
Yeah.
service in the point of people seeing Luke Skywalker again after a while.
Yeah.
And that's actually pretty fucking apt. If you saw the movie where Luke Skywalker's in it, and he's in it for like a half second, and like, wait, wasn't this about the fucking Skywalker thing? Yeah, it's about the same feeling. Like, wasn't this about Halloween Kills and like, Mike, what's is this the whole subplot of something else entirely
Oh,
in it?
so
And
basically it's the Christmas special of Star Wars.
yeah, I wish at least that was funny.
Are
This
you
is okay.
sure that was funny?
It's funny because it starts out with Wookiee rape. So
Rape
that's how
is
it's
not
that's how
our
a Christmas
sponsor.
special starts.
Tweet,
It's
tweet,
not.
tweet.
But that's how the thing starts out.
They didn't rape
Christmas
them.
special starting out with rape.
It did not start out with rape. It started out with pillaging.
Oh, then it moved quickly to it? Okay.
No, there was no rape.
Oh,
I don't know
remember it
I don't
differently.
know which cut you watched, but
I remember it differently because they were doing things to those Wookiees.
anyway,
Yeah.
how did we get so off track?
Because that's how bad this movie is.
Okay, so what's your score? We'll just cut to the chase.
Now, this is sad. It's a Blumhouse movie. And the thing is, we saw these people on the last drive-in with Joe, Bob, and Darcy on Shudder, and they said, we're going to answer the question if Michael is a man or if he's pure evil or supernatural. It gets definitively answered. We won't say anything beyond that.
Bullshit.
Oh, and they answer it. And they answer in a way that doesn't make any sense to the fucking universe.
He's a robot. That's how they answer it.
No. Once you see this, you see the ending, like, that's the fucking ending.
Ugh.
This is the ending.
Is he a
Of all
space
endings that
baby?
are possible in the universe, this is the one they pick.
Okay, so everybody who has not seen it yet, I want you to go to @HauntedMTL on Twitter, and say what you think that Michael Myers is. Is he a space baby? Is he a robot?
Yeah, he
Go
might be a bunch of things. I can't make the joke I want because it would spoil everything.
Yeah, I
So
know.
out of this one, I'm giving this because there were interesting parts. Act 3 hits really quickly, and it does get interesting a bit from there. A lot of stuff just doesn't make sense. A lot of stuff is mishandled. Act 2 is a snooze. I'm giving this 2.5 of 5 stars.
Okay.
Or 5 Cthulhu's. 2.5 out of 5. There you go.
Okay. Fair
Yeah,
enough.
I was like, I almost gave it. I would have given it a 3 if the cameos a little bit more, maybe a 3. Otherwise, 2.5. All right, so that brings us up to
Bup, bup.
my best friend's exorcism.
Oh, I watched my best
Ooh.
friend's wedding.
Oh, well.
It was just as scary, I'm sure.
Yeah, I think I did that once. We were telling, "Oh, this one, this would be an awesome movie." And I realized I was watching the wrong movie entirely.
It had Rupert Everett in it. No,
Really?
yes, we watched, my best friend's Exorcist, which, honestly, you had sent me a clip of, and I thought it was gonna be something completely different because of the clip that I had seen. And, it wasn't nearly as over the top as the clip kinda
Yeah.
portrayed. I was really hoping it
No.
was going to be,
Me too. I
but it
know,
was
this is
not.
where it kinda swerves the other way.
Yeah, it was kind of a bummer that way. So, it's basically the 80s, the late 80s. Abby and Gretchen are super BFFs, guys, and one of them is gonna move away, and so they're all sad and shit. So they're gonna go and spend the weekend at a lake house with their friends, and they're gonna do LSD apparently, like you do with your friends.
Yeah. That kind of jumped I was like, "Wait, what? Doing what now?"
Right, it's not like I figured, like, pot, like, "Oh, let's do some pot, let's drink," like no, they busted out fucking LSD.
I was like, and everyone's going, "Is this stranger? It's not the '60s. It's not the '60s." They're like,
No,
"It's Dungeons and Dragons that's going to make him possessed back then," I was like, or they just like, yeah, started tripping balls
or not like
right away.
fucking Coke or something. I mean, if it's gonna be the '80s, like but no, I thought it was gonna be something a little bit, I don't know, lighter, like a high school thing. No, they
Yeah.
they start so everybody's kinda tripping balls, and, Abby and Gretchen find this old abandoned house where spooky things happen,
Mm.
something, something. Somebody tells the tale of something spooky. They go inside, and, w one of them runs out because something scary happens, and then the other
Something
one
spooky happens with scary things,
well, I don't wanna give away too
and
much, but the other one gets possessed, basically.
yeah.
And, it all goes downhill from there. Um,
But
and
does it?
it basically kinda turns into Mean Girls.
That's what I was kinda thinking, okay, yeah,
Yeah.
I saw more Mean Girls with some really weird B story between, like there is a romance here. There is a romance between the person and, like, the Christian rock guy? I mean, I don't even know how to explain what the guy's supposed to be.
He's like one of those mall people of the '80s that's, like, also into see, that's what I kinda wanted more of, like, just
Yeah,
the weird, like, Christian, um, over the top evangelical thing using weightlifting? Like, I mean, they're doing bro lifts and shit while praising Jesus, and I was in
crazy.
for that. I was in for that, like, because 'cause I'm like, "That's so ridiculous." I like that. Um, but that was not the movie, like, not the whole movie anyway. Um, we get some weird subplot of, one friend being in love with a complete and utter bitch, which I didn't understand why they were friends with that girl,
Right?
the tall girl, because she's a bitch completely the whole time.
But that's the Mean Girls part again.
Yeah, it is I mean, it is the mean girls part, but it's just like I didn't understand why the other girl was in love with her. I'm just like, she's awful. Why do you care? She's awful. But yeah, so possessing McClown
Mhm.
is possessed now, so she's gonna be a bad girl and tell one of them to take diet pills and the other one to um What was she allergic to? She was allergic to something, and she wouldn't give her EpiPen.
Yeah. It's like hardcore Mean Girls.
Yeah, like, it's hardcore Mean Girls, but also still kind of weirdly over the top. Like, you never fully get a feel of, like, they're super in danger, or at least I didn't. Um,
Well, because the comedy aspect of it. That's
'Cause
why
the
that
comedy
it's essentially
aspect.
Treehouse of Horror that
Yeah,
went for, like, for 2 hours.
yeah, yeah, basically, yeah,
Like, even
and,
they even had, like, the yo-yo people that go to the schools. Like, that's
yes!
the pump bros, right?
Yep, yeah,
Yeah.
and, of course, like, you grow up in that time and you're like, "Yeah, I remember those assemblies that made no sense," and,
No, nothing about your school at all, and nothing about anything else. It's like, "Hey, we're gonna do this," and you're just like, "Oh, I don't have to go to class."
yeah, basically, and you're like, "You know what? I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Sit here for, like, an hour and a half looking at yo-yos? I guess, sure. Talking about the passenger pigeon and how it's extinct? Okay. Okay, alright. I guess I do that now." Um, so yeah, it's a little bit muddled. Of course, the one girl is like, "Why are you being such a bitch?" Like, and her dark and deep secret is that she has, a crush on a priest in their school,
Yeah.
and also she has, dun, dun, dun,
S
acne.
I know. I was like, "Oh my god, it must be horrible." Like, "Oh, no, like, you can't even see it?"
Yeah,
Like,
like,
they could've, like, gave her fake ones.
yeah, it was not, I mean, yeah, I mean, they tried so hard to make her unattractive, but the actress is just very attractive
Yeah,
anyway.
it's pain in the pants. It's just like the Not Another Teen Movie. "Oh, come on, she's got paint on her pants. Look at her.
Yeah, like,
Hair's messy.
and
She's wearing a hat."
I can kind of understand it in a way because when you're growing up through that and you're an AFAB, like, in that time of your life, anything can be seen as, like, this huge, big fucking deal, like, you have just one hair out of place and you're like, "Fuck, everybody hates me and I'm gonna die alone."
Yeah.
Um
That is realistic. I mean, that part is actually
Yeah.
realistic. I remember, like, oh my god, I remember that fucking Oxy stuff that had tint
Yes!
to it. Like, the Oxy stuff had tint to, like, "Oh, we're actually hiding it." Unless you look at the mirror and like, "Oh, I'm just, like, highlighting where my pimples are at this point." 'Cause
Yeah,
I'm pale skin, all of a sudden dark, dark,
and
pale
it had a
skin.
smell to it too.
Oh, yeah, 'cause
Um
the acrylic acid, yeah.
Yeah, a very particular smell, and, so people would
Oh,
know
man.
anyway. Uh, so, like, I kinda got that and I kinda dug that, but, it was very Mean Girls, like, that was kind of the gist of it. It's like Mean Girls, um, this demon is just a mean bitch, and he's just gonna do that, and unfortunately, it wasn't, like, freaky where it's like the demon is owning it, which I would have
Yeah.
loved so much more.
I thought you
Um
hated Freaky.
Huh?
I thought you hated Freaky.
I didn't say I hated Freaky, I just said that I liked, Happy Death Day more.
Oh, okay.
That Freaky was fun, it was just I thought Happy Death Day was more, it resonated more, and it was a better written movie, but I think this would have been much funner and much better if the demon did take on, like, and there was kind of elements of rape, I wanna say, because there's a part where her best friend thinks that she is being molested,
Right.
and I'm not laughing because I think it's funny, I'm laughing because it's kinda horrible and horrific when it comes up, and you're like, "Oh god, I could see that." I think in the book because this is based on a book,
Yes.
and I have not read the book, but I think in the book that would have played out better than what it was in the movie, because it was like, "Oh god," and so she goes to her teachers saying that she thinks this is happening to her friend. It's rough. It's a bit rough,
Rough,
especially,
rough, very rough.
again, in this very comedic movie. It's just a weird tonal shift. Um, but
Yeah.
anyway, they have to go and fight it, and then there's demon tapeworms too.
Yeah, it's like they watched a bunch. Well, here's what it's gonna be. It is what it's supposed to be. I think they're successful in going, let's take all the movies from that era
Mhm.
and make almost like a spoof or a highlight reel from them.
Right.
And it does it well. I'm like, yeah, it does it well then. It absolutely does it well. The matter of fact, the rest of the stuff though, it's not what the premise of the trailer promises. And this is maybe I don't know the book. I didn't know the book. I didn't know anything else. I just was like, oh, the trailer looks good. And they're like, well, it's not what I thought it would be. And it turned out, as you said, it turned out to be maybe a Buffy the Vampire Slayers. I just didn't watch it. I just do. I have a podcast. Let me in by we go over Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Uh, from what I hear from the podcast, it is Buffy the Vampire Slayer. The TV show might have fit this as an extra long episode. Maybe
Yeah,
it fit the mold of the monster of the week. Like some shenanigans happen at school, and no one else
absolutely.
really knows that people are dying and stuff.
Absolutely. I could totally see this. This is an episodic kind of event
Yeah, and
that
they
happens
all
in the
lived
background.
happily ever after. That's what
Um,
I'm saying. There's no real stakes.
yeah,
Like someone died. Like, oh god, but then it won't be like a comedy. Maybe I
right,
don't know.
exactly. Exactly. And it wouldn't be a teen movie then, like
Yeah,
a teen girl movie, I should say.
yeah, and that's part of the issue. Was again, I had the issue with Halloween. I understand why Halloween Kills has a rating. I do. This one also has a rated R.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I would have
thank
never
you.
guessed. I would have
Absolutely would not.
honestly, I would have never guessed that.
They rated R for da, 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 da. Well, they have some like mild nudity, but it's mostly talking about it. They have skinny dipping, but no nudity is
Oh, you don't
shown.
see any nudity, like,
They say
from the
fuck though,
they do say "fuck," but,
and
like,
they do LSD, and they drop acid.
yeah, I would 100% have thought this was a PG-13.
Yeah, without if
100%.
they took the F word out of it, it maybe they got like the LSD that would like triggered for an R automatically because it's a harder drug. I don't know. But
Yeah,
then again, I don't know
um
why they even had that there.
right, exactly, they could easily have changed that with pot, like, "Oh, you're just acting paranoid," "Oh, your
Just
friend,"
drunk.
Yeah, or drunk,
Or like,
absolutely.
they can like, "Oh, some drunk person came scared we're drunk, they were drunk, we got scary, oh, I don't know."
Yeah, just
Or just a
just
freak
make
out, like, any type of spooky ghost story type
or
thing,
she's just on her period, that's how girls act, right? Just freak
yeah.
out. But yeah, you're right, they could have absolutely and like I absolutely thought it was a PG-13 movie because it does not have the teeth of a rated R movie in the least.
No, that's the saddest part of it, it doesn't have those teeth, it doesn't do
Mm,
anything.
mm-mm. And I mean, like, if honestly, I was gonna market this towards like, oh, if you were a teenage AFAB and girl and you want a best friend movie to watch with your best friend, like this would be a fun romp, like especially if you're interested in the 80s, this would probably be fun for you. Um, I can't just imagine this as a rated R. Like I could not like offer this to like adults and be like, oh yeah, you're gonna I mean, like, I had an okay time, like, it was fun.
Yeah.
It was
It was like
fun.
I felt bad 'cause I saw the trailer like, "Oh my god, we didn't watch this," and as soon as I started watching, I'm like, "Oh, fuck."
And Jim, I have told you this before, don't watch the trailer. Trailers lie, PR lies. PR for
Okay,
horror movies
hey,
is
hey, I
the
don't know what you're talking
worst.
about. We have never lied in PR. But you know
Right.
why? Because I can outrun those lies with my new Zero shoes. XPROES.com. Yeah, there's probably a discount still going on, and you will be quicker than any lies a PR company can throw at you, and you will see things for as how they are.
Thank
My best
you.
friend's Exorcism is a slick it's a slick movie. It is a slick movie.
It's fun.
It's
It has good music. It's very poppy, like, the colors pop out. It's
yeah.
it's dreamlike. I would say that it's kind of not in the same vein, but kind of in the same vein as, Final Girls, not The Final Girl, but Final
The
Girls.
Final Girls, the TV show?
No,
Oh, so that's
Final
Scream Queen, yeah.
no, Final Girls, the movie where
The
she
movie.
goes into the movie where her mom is an actress
Oh,
in.
yeah, okay, I remember now.
It's a really good movie. I love that movie to pieces. But it has that same kind of, like, poppy dreamlike kind of, colors, and it's kind of fun like that. Um, but it's not as good as Final Girls. Go watch Final Girls.
No, no. Like, I hate to say this 'cause I'm not a parent. Well, like, I would probably watch my I'd probably watch my teenage daughters, Jesus. I'd probably let my teenage daughters watch this. Like,
Oh,
it's
yeah. Oh, yeah,
they fuck a
absolutely.
lot, but
I'd be like,
so
"Oh,
do they.
girls, you're having a slumber party. Great. I'm gonna get pizza. You guys watch a movie. Here's the
This would be the
movie."
movie, right?
Yeah, this absolutely would be the movie that girls
Yeah,
would watch at a slumber party. You get your pizza, you're doing each other's hair and nails and whatnot, and,
yeah,
this is what you watch.
yeah,
Yeah.
it did not earn as, like, the laziest hour getting ever.
Oh, honestly,
Like,
I'm
someone had to, like,
surprised
take
they had
calls
to
for that stuff.
it's like they pushed for it.
Yeah. Like, what how do we get an hour? Well, you have to do, like, some nudity and some graphic sex scenes and, oh, you can say
Done,
"fuck" twice.
done, done,
Oh, we can say it 3 times. That's awesome.
done. We got it.
Yeah.
We got it. Just
Woohoo.
let it fly,
Fuck,
girls.
fuck,
Let
fuck. That's right.
everything fly
Yeah, and we'll do LSD for no
for
reason
no reason.
whatsoever.
No
They
reason.
could be silly people in a cabin in the middle of the woods drinking Kool-Aid, and it would have
Mhm.
the same effect.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And again, like, you're talking about skinny dipping, classic teen move of in movies, but you don't see anything
You don't
because
see anything
again,
at all. You see
that would be
shoulders.
weird.
Yeah.
That would be a
Yeah, they'll be
weird
like,
thing.
"Hey, why are we watching these, like, teens
Like,
naked?" What the
very
hell?
teens, like 16-year-olds.
Oh, yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that. They do kinda look their role.
Yeah, they do. They
Like, I
do.
don't know how old let's see, Lisa Fisher, who plays Abby Rivers. Let's see how old
I
was
think
born
she's a little bit
2003?
older. Yeah. I
So
think
she's, like,
she's
19.
yeah. So she's an adult, but still that's that weird not we're gonna I feel like an old creeper, kind
No,
of
no, no, I'm just saying, like, most because, like, the Riverdale thing, like, "Oh,
Oh, yeah,
they're teenagers played by 35-year-olds," so, like, it's kind
exactly.
of
And
beyond
that is
bizarre.
one thing going for it, is they do have teen-looking girls, and
And they all act really well.
yeah, they do.
Like, the
Absolutely.
acting is phenomenal in this movie, which
The
is makes
acting
it
is great.
sadder why they got an R.
I know. And honestly, you can tell that they can be very funny, like,
Yeah,
the jokes do land, it's just I mean, it's kind
there's
of a little bit
nothing
of
at
the
stake.
writing, and it's kind of a little bit of they have no teeth. So it doesn't
Yeah.
land as hard as it could have, but I don't know, I mean so what do you think you would give it?
Okay. God. Saying from a t at my current age,
Oh,
is that what
no.
we're saying?
Oh, no.
You know what?
What?
I'm giving this a 3.4
Okay.
out of 5. Yeah,
Okay.
it's better than Halloween Kills or Ends, whatever it was.
Halloween Killians.
Kill the Ends. Yeah, unfortunately,
Kill
Halloween did not
kill
kill the
these
end.
ends. I'm gonna give
Either
it a 3. I'm doing 2 threes today,
yeah,
for 2
no,
separate
I can see
reasons. But
yeah.
again, I had fun watching it, but at the same point, 2 years from now, I'm probably gonna forget it.
Oh, that's exactly it, yeah. When I'm saying 3, 4, it's being very generous. I really was going between 3 and 3.5, but it didn't deserve 3.5 at all. And I was trying to kind of like, oh, maybe because I was having such a horrible time at Halloween Ends. I was like, ah. And the acting here is phenomenal.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
based on the acting alone, I felt I would never give it below a 3, even though the writing can be
especially for
weird and
younger, stars, and they were pulling it. I mean, these
yeah,
stars
no.
pull.
This is I can't wait to see them in other things.
Yeah, they're really
It
good.
is spot on. I mean, but when you compare it to Happy Death Day and
Yeah.
Freaky, is like, damn it, this could have been better.
Yeah.
That's when you get like, it could have been better. That's the issue that makes me upset. I think you too. Like,
And
this had
honestly,
the potential to be really good.
I think what it probably was the writing, and it's not that it was bad, it was just that it was based off of a book, so they were trying to cram all that
Into it?
gram,
Yeah.
and you just can't, you know?
Abby Normal.
Heavy normal.
But that's and then was like, "That's how it connects to Young Frankenstein." I'm like, "Well, but does it though?" I mean, that they're barely quoting Young Frankenstein in this part, but yeah. I mean, would those girls get that reference?
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah. So, like, so kind of like that's why I think the writing is disingenuous.
Well, I mean,
Is it
here's the thing. Well, they might because again, we have to look at it from a 1988 perspective where Young
When did Young Frankenstein come out?
Frankenstein. Huh?
Do you remember when that came out?
Young Frankenstein?
Yeah.
I have the power of Google.
It came out in 1974.
74.
Dude, they would not have known that damn movie. In 88? If their
88.
parents watched it
Yeah,
and made them
well,
watch it on a VHS.
I mean, my
But none of
parents
those parents
my parents made me watch it.
well, it's okay. Young Frankenstein is an awesome movie.
It's a
Dude, we
great
should do
movie.
Young Frankenstein. We
We
should do
should do
that next
Young
time.
Frankenstein.
We fucking should do Young Frankenstein next time.
It's really good.
I mean,
Anyway.
Universal. But yeah, this movie right here, okay, 88, you would have VHS tapes would be out. They would see it on VHS only if their parents bought it for them.
Which is maybe not out of the realm, you know?
It wouldn't be out of realm for you or me because that's what our parents both did. But I think people who are tripping balls on acid,
Okay, I
you know,
apologize for everybody tripping on acid right now. Jim is just being not very kind to you.
I'm
He's
not
being
being cool. I'm a square man.
yeah,
I
he's
don't think that's
being
their movie.
very square. Um, yeah, I mean, I think we could go around and around on it, but I think
Yeah.
when it comes down to it, it's fun, but
Yeah,
it's not going to stick. Doesn't
you're
stick to the
exactly it. I
ribs.
think you said it perfectly. It was okay. It was just fun. Oh, I'm not gonna remember it in 2 years from now.
Yeah,
Like, oh, weren't you in that one movie? Like, I don't know what you're talking about.
yeah,
Maybe. I don't know what movie you're talking about. Yeah, okay, so we gave it similar ratings. That's cool.
yeah.
Which means
Ta-da.
time for the plugs. What do you want to plug? Damn, Brannyk.
Okay, well, I have a very special plug today. Are
Nice.
you tired of smelling like dank ass? The
Oh, is this
answer is
Brennan
yes.
Paltrow's vagina candle?
Oh God, no. Are you tired of smelling like a vagina from Gwyneth Paltrow? Um,
Never is the
uh,
answer to that.
always is the answer to that. I have good news for you. If
Oh,
you
what's the good news?
go to Etsy.com and you go to
Yes.
Al's Artisan Soaps, and that's ALS, and then artisan, I ain't spelling that, soaps. And you go there. She has tons of soaps. They're incredible. You can smell like a Moogle if you would like. You can smell really hella gay, which apparently is like a whole bunch of kiwi and all this great stuff. She has pumpkin ones. She has raspberry ones, bubblegum ones. They're so good, and they're all vegan. They're all cruelty free, all homemade. Really great. And the good news is if you put in the code word "screamin' demons," all one
Ooh.
word,
Wait,
screamin'.
screaming demons or streaming demons?
Oh shit! Did I say? Oh,
Yes.
whoops!
Motherfucker, you got our name wrong.
I
You
did get
got
a.
our fucking name wrong. So if you were on the show Screaming Demons, boy, do we have a surprise
Okay,
for you.
so
And I can spell artisan, by the way. ALSARTISANSOAPS.
okay, like I'm not a professor or whatever,
Yeah.
So
Okay. But I'm looking at these soaps. They look amazing.
yeah, screaming demons.
There's even a Pride. There's even a Pride one.
There is a pride one. So I'm an asshole. I I made her, but this is how I know the real fans. Okay, the real fans
Uh-huh.
who are listening right now. If you go to her website, and you put in "Screaming Demons," no G at that, SCREAMINDEMONS, you get 10% off.
10%? Oh my gosh, I'm doing it right now.
Off.
I'm
Yep.
adding this to the basket.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try this code out. I'm adding the chocolate and amber.
Ooh, that sounds
Mother of God, they don't deliver to
delicious.
Canada? You
Oh,
bastard. Fine, my
sorry,
US address it is. Fine, I'll go to the United States. It's all
but
good.
they're super cute. Delivered fresh to your door unless you live in Canada. And so they're Canadians. Take that.
Canadian, eh?
Canadian, eh? And again, that's
Ooh.
Al's Artisan Soaps.
Yep. ALSARTISANSOAPS. And that's from Etsy. But if you just like Google Al's Artisan
Yeah.
Soaps, it's like the first thing that pops up.
Yeah.
And I do have my card out. I'm taking the chocolate and amber. I'm sending it. Oh, I'm sending it to my mom's house. Wouldn't that be a good fucking gift?
What?
Wouldn't that be a perfect fucking gift
For your
like,
mom?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why not? You
absolutely.
think? I think so.
Absolutely. And there's like
All
tons
right.
on there. Like super. If you like lavender, if you like fruity stuff, there's tons of pride shit, like just go check it out.
Here's some pride shit, Mom. Temptation bombs. There's bath bombs.
There's beard oil for your
Well, I
mom.
just thought, and there's cat person. There's actually a thing called cat person in Alabama.
Yep, there's a cat person. And they
Okay, so
smell great. They soap up and lather perfectly, wonderfully. It's great. Great soaps.
I am also okay. I'm at the Nova collection. Okay. So Galactic Grape. Oh my Nova. Strawberry Moon. Celestial Punch. Oh my God. I don't know. Okay. Okay. So that looks like the grape one.
Stop smelling like dank ass, everybody, and go check it out.
Yeah. And as I am talking to you, I am. Oh my God, that's a cheap. I am buying multiple bars of solid soaps, just like you would get at like Lush or something like that. And it's only with our coupon, it's less than my Starbucks order.
Oh yeah, and I forgot to say the Pride one too. Like some of that goes to the Trevor Project too. So
I'm gonna add it. Okay, I'll keep shopping.
If you if you go and get the Pride one,
Yep.
they do give a part of the donation to that too. So
I'm going to the Pride one right now.
Yeah, they're very reasonably priced. They smelled terrific, and like I said, I like soaps that lather up. I like soaps that are like good and easy on my body.
Oh yeah.
I
And for every
feel
one you buy,
like
$4 for the Pride ones. $4 go to Trevor.
$4.
Cool.
So it's really terrific.
Yeah, they even have a great pumpkin one. This is
I know the pumpkin one. I was like, I gotta get me that before it's all out.
All right, so I am ordering right now. I'm adding this one in the basket as well. Oh, suck this.
And again, Screamin' Demons for all you
Screamin'
fans.
Demons, which is our new podcast.
Screamin' Demons
coming to you.
Okay, like I'm sorry, guys. I pay attention mostly. Halloween is a very busy time of year, and sometimes I forget it's streamin' or screamin' or streamin' or seamin' or whatever.
Semen Demons.
I should have
that's something else.
Yeah, that's our other podcast.
I should have said that out loud first.
Well,
that's an awesome one. I am buying 3 things of soaps right now, and
Thank you.
one of them is going to be a Trevor Project one for Pride. Yep.
Awesome.
Absolutely. And as soon as I remember which address was sent to them, they're going directly to. All right. Oh, you know what? I am inspired. I am going to plug someone who has been extraordinarily nice and chill.
Yep. You bet.
Very, very, very cool and very generous with charity.
I'm
plugging Tom Felton's new book.
Oh.
You think I was there. Beyond the Wand, The Magic and Mayhem of Growing Up a Wizard. I had the Audible book. I had the entire thing in like a day and a half.
Wow.
I could have done it in one day. I couldn't put it down. I couldn't stop. It was interesting. Tom reads it himself. It is an amazing story, and it's not all happy. It's not all sad. It's quite balanced. And you always for those, I'm going to say things I can say without breaking NDAs. So the way I met Tom Felton was he was playing guitar. I don't think he had shoes on.
Not
kind
zero
of
shoes?
at a restaurant. No, he did. He needed zero shoes.
He needed zero shoes. Yeah,
XDR.com.
we
He
need to
had to
get
use them.
we need to get him on zero shoes.
Yes, we do. And I didn't like watch Harry Potter movies when I was growing up. So I had like no idea who the fuck he was. You know, like I was like, oh, this guy is cool as fuck, just playing a guitar for everyone in the food area, right? Yeah, it was fucking Tom Felton. I'm like, oh, like that's Draco Malfoy. What the fuck? So you meet someone like that, and you don't know who he is, and it just adds that layer of kindness. He's always been kind. He's always been generous. I have not seen him ever be shitty to anyone. And every time I pop up on Instagram, when I have to look at my own Instagram, he's doing some charity work at
Oh,
all hours of the time. It's one of the few people I would like to say it's nice as you fucking probably think you person should be.
oh, that's cool.
So if you have it, go on to Beyond the Wand. Go on to Beyond the Wand. Go on to beyondthewand.com. I just bought it. Motherfucker.
That sounds like a
Try selling your book
porn
now,
right
Tom.
there.
Huh? Try selling your book now, sir. Oh, and he doesn't really swear. He doesn't swear. It's so
You
weird.
know,
I just noticed that. He doesn't swear.
honestly, I could see him being that guy that doesn't swear. Not because he can't, it's just like he doesn't need to.
Because he's English.
Because it
He's British.
well, I mean, I've heard a lot of British people swear.
Oh, he does say twat a lot.
Yeah, I
For that's
mean,
not swearing there. That's the thing.
the C word to them is like
Yeah.
water.
Yeah,
It doesn't mean
He's
anything.
not swearing for them. They might be
Right.
swearing for Americans, so maybe. But it's got 318 reviews on the Canadian website. All 318 are 5-star reviews.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Hell, I can't buy that. Oh my
No,
god. Okay.
that's funny. But no, he always sounds like a terrific guy, and
Yeah.
has a great band, and
Oh god. If his music's pretty cool, it's pretty chill.
yeah,
I dig it. So it's Beyond the Wand, the magic and mayhem of growing up a wizard. I bought the Audible. I think it's well worth the credits. Buy the hardcover. The hardcover's only $25. Holy crap. And that's Canadian, so it's probably $20 US.
get your wand hard, get it soft.
And then you could do this. You put some candles on and you slather up in that bathtub with your Al's Artisan Soaps. As long as you're using discount code Box doesn't know what podcast they're on.
Who am I? Where are we? Who am I? What's going on?
Streamin' Siemens.
Seaman Creamins.
Streamin'
Creamin'.
Siemens. No S at the end. Yes. No G, excuse me. Yeah, so those are our plugs. Go check it out. I feel so much about this combo box. Oh, damn it. That's an old
Yeah.
show. Combo box. Yeah.
That's a bad
okay.
one. Yeah.
If you are in our listening area and you live in the United States, sorry, people across the world,
Sorry.
and you want some of Al's Artisan Soaps, I will buy you any one soap as long as you tweet or probably DM me, honest to God. Because
Yeah.
tweet, DM, whatever you have to do. Send me an email, send me something, send me a snail mail, whatever it is. I will buy you any one Al's Artisan Soaps from the Etsy shop. And anywhere in the world, as long as you have Amazon, I will buy you a copy of Tom's new book.
Damn.
Done.
Damn.
Okay.
All right.
Do it.
Are you gonna put where your
One
Twitter
person.
is?
No, I want to make them guess.
Oh, okay. All right.
I want to save my money. Fine. What's my Twitter account? I don't know. It's at what now?
You gotta no. They have to scrounge for it.
You must randomly tweet people for books and soap, like
I
a poor
mean-
homeless person who needs to get clean and educated.
I
That's what you
mean,
must do.
that's kind of truth in the United States.
Good luck. If you can read, you were already lost the game.
So
All right.
get educated, get soaked up,
Get
and
clean.
get clean.
I'm thinking after myself. Jim Phoenix. I forgot my name. Like, what's my name? Jim Phoenix. And my co-host, who's back. See, sometimes my co-hosts, they come back. And literally because they is binary, I can use they. Haha. J.M. Brannyk. I bid you good day. Bye, everyone.
Have a good night.
And as we played, did you really do this? Did you do this?
I did do this one. Yes, I didn't do the cat though. That's
Well, I
not
don't think you should do guts. I think that's illegal.
Do we hear cats?
I don't think we heard it yet.
Mm.
Oh, here we go.
I hear a cat.
Yes, we do. Bye, everyone.